What's up, ladies and gents? xcalizorz here, bringing you some domination on Favela, whatever you want to call it. I will be using the UMP 45, again, whatever you want to call it, with the pocket shotgun, aka Rafka. My perks are Marathon, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja, all pro of course, because I don't know about you guys, but having pro on the end of everything definitely makes me feel like a better player, and I don't know what happened, but I don't know what happened with my knife there. I guess the first guy I knifed made it flaccid. He debonified my bonerific knife. Fucking douchebag. But yeah, anyway, I see that that guy just got mowed down right in front of me, and honestly, I will not have any part of that. Usually, turning a corner when there's a guy laying down fire is not a bright idea. And I know that guy in the window, the third guy, was killed because I was paying attention to my teammate spout off his gibberish speak. It's always always good to pay attention to the little things like that. If you just pay attention to those things, you know, you won't have to worry about like if the guy's still there or not. And even the little skull type thing when people die is a huge indicator of where like you can find the baddies. So it's the little things, gotta pay attention to those. And I'm over here. I went up here to check people that were wow, I can't talk. I apologize. I went up into that little area to check for people spawning there, and I caught that guy running away before I decided to cap this flag. And since I've got my pave low, figure I'll throw myself on the mercy of this flag and hope for the best. And unfortunately, did not go my way. Favela. You would think this would be a great map for subs, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna sidetrack a bit here. That sucked dick. It did. I just I wasn't even in their spawn. I mean, I was trying to attack the objective, and I met with a Painkiller, and I have a hard time believing that everyone at the Infinity Ward round table thought that Painkiller on objective type game modes were a good idea. I mean, I agree that spawn camping is a huge issue in any game that you played in, and believe me, I've done my fair share of spawn camping across many different games. And I mean, yeah, it's a problem, but I mean, Painkiller, it's just an annoying band-aid, if that. And it's like being a hairy dude and, you know, trying to pick off the band-aid. I mean, you don't want to do it, and you can't figure out if you want to do it slow or fast. That's what she said. Yeah, yeah, it's a piece of shit, and I don't like it. And, I don't know, death streaks, they should be limited to TDM. They really should. If you play enough domination, I mean, you will get screwed by Painkillers trying to capture the flag, and especially if you're playing a map like Skid Row, where you can expect to kill the same guy like 3 or 4 times, and of course the 4th time he has Painkiller, and eventually you are gonna have to reload. Well, unless of course you're using Commando, then you don't have to worry about bullshit like that. But not this round, unfortunately. But, yeah, that was a long ramble about how gay death streaks are. As I was saying, you would think subs would be pretty good on this map, but I don't see it. You know, it's like on COD4, you know, you had your maps that were great for subs, like Vacant and of course Shipment. But on this map, I mean, there's just, if you peek out in one area, I mean, you're still exposed from all different kinds of angles, and if you know you miss the one camper, you're done. Or any guy just moving along, really. It's just, I mean, it's not that the subs are bad. I think some people, like, you know, miss misunderstood the direction I was taking with what I said on my MP5K video. I mean, the subs, I mean, in their own right, they are not bad guns. It's just that assault rifles are way too good and secondaries are way too cheap. A 12 secondary, it's a genius idea. But I mean, it's, I mean, the best choice by far is probably to go with the UMP, obviously, because, you know, it's a 3-shot kill regardless of range, and I mean, I'm a pretty terrible sniper myself, but boy, let me tell you, I am a great sniper with the UMP. Great sniping with the UMP. Snipey with the UMP. Didn't went right. And you gotta love how lots of these buildings in Modern Warfare 2 have conveniently, or a lack of, roof on some of these buildings for a good old Predator missile. Shooty scores! That's what that was, pretty much, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the UMP. I think it's pretty well accepted that it's probably the best choice, or maybe it's not, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I definitely have the most success with the UMP. Mini Uzi comes in a close second, but I don't know, the UMP is just an all-around better gun, and since it has a pretty slow rate of fire, you don't really need Scavenger if you have a decent shot. And of course, in a game mode like Domination, Marathon is pretty clutch. And then that guy stole my cap spot, and I turned the corner and get Tony Hawk no scope by the Barrett 50 cal hardline dude. Let's see, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep going up in the rambles here. Great gun. If you're using Scavenger, I would reconsider into using something else. I really don't think the UMP needs Scavenger unless you're using Claymores. Then by all means, go ahead and keep using it. But honestly, when I use Scavenger, I find my aim to be a lot worse because, you know, I feel I can just spray that many more bullets in. When I don't use it, I feel like I have to, you know, make every shot count. And you know, the UMP does a really good job at that. I mean, I'll say I can reliably kill maybe 3 or 4 guys without reloading with the UMP if it ever comes to that, but the UMP is just all around great gun. I love you, UMP. And yeah, Favela, whatever. I wish I had a solid strategy for this map, but I really don't. I don't really have a solid strategy for any map because this game's so great. It really does suck because, you know, if I, like, back in a COD 4, COD 4, you know, if a map like Vacant came up, you know, the strategy based on spawn was, you know, a given, you know, trap them in the office or trap them down the hallway and win the game, or on Bog, if you spawn Marines, because Marines is easy mode, you spawn trap them at C, I think it was. But Modern Warfare 2, it throws all of that out the window. I'm not exactly sure if that's a good or bad thing yet. Definitely a bad thing as I get my cunt stuffed by shotgun secondary. Just love it. Fucking love it. Orgasmic. That's what happens when you get your cunt stuffed, right? Right. But as you'll notice, you can capture the flag from inside the building area, and once again, heat-seeking martyrdom decides to say hello and fuck me over. And yeah, that's a definitely a Cleveland moment. No. Once again, death streaks. They don't belong in objective modes or in the game at all. But what do I know? By the way, screensaver. Yeah, what do I know? And as I was saying, you can cap the flag from on that little cabinet or whatever that thing is, and it's kind of funny because you would think people would learn that, you know, just because you go on the flag and don't see anyone, that doesn't mean that, you know, they're gone. It's kind of like the building capture spot on what was that map? Strike? I think it was on C. You could capture the flag from inside the building, and 2 years down the line, people still did not know you could capture the flag from inside that little spot. And that last death was an instance of being what's the word? Getting too used to Commando. I've been playing with Commando a lot. I mean, it's pretty much easy mode, and when you play without Commando, it kind of really throws you off. And that is game 91, 3-10, and yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace soup.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.